got my own religion.
Well, the onset of fall weather, Coach, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley. And we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
Ready? 180. 8. 8. 54. Great.
Go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the buses.
8. Check 25.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
54, right there. 54. Great. Check 24. Great. Check Mike 54. Mike 20. Blue there.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Newton to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
3 buzz.
8.
54. Mike 54.
And we got to get to the
Here's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
36.
Check Mike 54. 8. 54. Coming. Express.
Joker.
Check. 8. What is it?
Throwing is Newton. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Back. Check Nick.
Gun.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Quit talking about it and bring it.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. I got one.
Express.
54. Mike 54. Hey, I'm coming after you. Right there.
Great.
54.
8.
Slams.
20.
They snap it to Newton. Completes it to Samuel. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
Ready. Ready.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Express.
Shift. Mike,
on first down, this is McCaffrey. Fred Warner coming off a strong rookie year and on the stop for the Niners.
Hey. Express. Gun.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Eight.
Hey, check 20.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. That's to McCaffrey, complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it third down. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down.
Mike 54. 3 bud.
20.
Right there.
Hey.
Right there. 54. Here we go. Big dance.
Come.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Perry comes flying in for the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
20.
On 4th down, Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Nick Perry. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive.
Here we go. 180.
Mike 54. Here we go. Shoot. Check safety.
11.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Well, remember, Tevin Coleman was in the two-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes a 49er head coach, and he made it a point to go out and snag his former running back because he really likes his 26-year-old ball carrier. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
Touchdown, 49ers! Tevin Coleman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On first down, it's Newton. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
20. Check. 8.
To throw again. Newton trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jaquiski Tartt. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
11.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, gun.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
On second down, it's Coleman. They find some open field here. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
13.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
I know he ain't got it. Check.
2.
Bang.
On first down, Coleman. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here we go. Check the hot read.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. 180. 13. 13.
Get off the field, defense. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Focus, defense, focus.
Hey, Delta.
Garoppolo on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here we go. Black 80.
Push him back. Push him back. Hey, alert 3.
11.
They'll try to run with Breida. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own block.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
This is something that we expected to see. McCaffrey used out of the backfield. 107 catches in 2018, the most in one season by an NFL running back.
Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. 54. Watch 54. Go, go, go.
Newton now to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Switch.
Gun. Gun.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A gain of 5. First down, Panthers.
Express.
Mike 54.
Now Newton on first down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
20.
Switch gears. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Second and 10. Newton again. Escaping the pressure right. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now second and 7 from the 23. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here we go. 180. 65, 65.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Mike's 54.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Goodwin able to hold it in. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Now a give right side, Coleman. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. Where the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Play action. It's Newton. Steps away, and the pressure gets to him again. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he will find his man on the outside. That throw good for 4. It's second down. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback. And so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at it, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Showing it.
Hey, gun.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid them, picking up a first down.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
21. Here we go.
54. Hey, Alpha. Check. Watch 54. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Tight dog. Mike's 54. Mike.
21.
Get ready.
I got this.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Tackles.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard. guard flat on his back. That's a corner that got in there for the sack. Dante Jackson. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Fielded at the 20. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
20. 8. Under crunch.
Check 99. Check 99.
8.
To try again after the sack. Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
Check.
Newton now to throw. Gates with a grab. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. He's going to look deep from... And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for Carolina. And even 50 yards.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Get in the weight room. Shift. Switch.
8.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Check 56.
20.
Tighten up.
Gun.
Get wide.
Off play action. Newton. He'll buy some time right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Alert 3. Get him on. Echo.
Express. Great.
Here we go on fourth. Newton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for two.
56. Gun.
Make shot. Watch one. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Gun. Hey!
Out of the gun, Newton rolling to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Here we go. 21.
They will run again with Coleman. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
You got tape.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here we go.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Coleman on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Like 20. 12, fellas. Here we go.
Watch the slant. Check 3.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Here we go. 180!
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check 52.
On first down, it's Coleman. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. On second down now, it's Coleman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go. 180! Hey, alert!
Right there. 54.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Hey, gun.
They'll run it with Coleman. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
You must be getting tired.
20.
On 1st and 10, Newton gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there at 22.
54. Mike, 54. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
On second down, McCaffrey. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Newton on first down. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Great.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. They begin the drive with Coleman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check three.
They'll keep it on the ground. Coleman. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Niners on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9.
I got you.
Handoff, Coleman, right side. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
To throw is Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Coleman. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, gun. 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for San Francisco, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tryna go be better, run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and some Prada. Rolling up, I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 million a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't say no.